To protect his family from turning into zombies, the man stood on the rooftop counting down the seconds.
1008, 1009, 1010, 1011.
99% of the city had already fallen to the undead, and to make matters worse, during their frantic escape, a drop of zombie blood had fallen into his mouth. If he showed signs of infection within 12 seconds, he was ready to leap from the roof without hesitation, to prevent himself from turning and attacking his family. Fortunately, after 12 seconds, he showed no signs of infection. Just then, a rescue helicopter arrived on the rooftop. Just as they thought they had finally escaped disaster, the deafening roar of the helicopter drew hordes of zombies. To buy his family time to flee, Jack quickly used his body to barricade the door, holding it until his family safely boarded the aircraft. Only then did he turn and sprint toward the helicopter, but the zombies charged madly after him. In the critical moment, soldiers raised their guns and opened fire. In the end, Jack escaped with his family. As the helicopter ascended, they witnessed a sight they would never forget. The entire city had fallen, swarming with countless zombies below. Under helicopter escort, they were taken to a U.S. aircraft carrier. It turned out Jack had once been a United Nations investigator, and the military had specifically brought him to the carrier to assign him a critical mission. Accompany virologists to South Korea to trace the origin of the zombie virus. But Jack had already retired, and now he only wanted to stay with his family. Then a general coldly reminded him that if not for this mission, they would never have been allowed on the carrier. To keep his family aboard the carrier, Jack had no choice but to join the team heading to South Korea. Yet to his utter shock, when their plane arrived at a South Korean airport, the place was eerily silent. Sensing the area might already be overrun, the soldiers raised their weapons and stepped off the plane. But the next second, a zombie suddenly lunged forward. The virologist, terrified, turned and ran back in panic, only to accidentally shoot himself in his frantic state. Jack saw the body go still as troops from the airport barracks arrived to assist. Jack followed the remaining personnel into the base. With the virologist's tragic demise, Jack had to temporarily take over his duties. Soon, Jack was taken to a strange room, where he discovered the man was a battlefield medic, who, after returning from a mission a week earlier, had begun savagely attacking his colleagues at the base. Ultimately, the soldiers had no choice but to eliminate all infected personnel. Then, a detained man revealed something startling. North Korea had extracted teeth from over 20 million zombies within 24 hours, preventing them from biting others, and effectively slowing the virus's spread. He also shared another shocking piece of information with Jack. Israel had built a 100-meter-high wall before the zombie outbreak even began. This instantly made Jack sense something was amiss. Why would Israel have built that wall in advance?